So I saw this particular joke all over the internet when I was looking for an appropriate piece of humor to open up this sermon, and unfortunately it's not very appropriate, but I thought I would share it anyway because it's everywhere. It's the only one I could find. So this woman answered her door one day and saw a little boy holding up a list. It said, "Ma'am, I'm on a scavenger hunt, and I still need 3 grains of wheat, a pork chop bone, and a piece of used carbon paper to earn $1. "Wow," the woman replied. "Who sent you on such a challenging hunt?" "My babysitter's boyfriend," said the little boy. Sorry. You ever been on a scavenger hunt? They're kind of fun. Now I guess that's sort of old school because, as I've mentioned the last few weeks, the in thing to do now is this new Pokemon game that people play on their smartphones. And this is the game that has thousands of millennials just going out and scouring the neighborhood, seeking to spot one of the many Pokemon characters from their childhood. And I read just the other day that someone had actually found all of them. He was the first one, and most of the ones he found were in the New York, New Jersey area, but he got scholarships to go in different parts of the world looking for these things, and he finally found all of them. So I thought I didn't even know you could do such a thing. But unfortunately, some of these people got a little distracted. There was this Arizona couple, to give just one example. They are facing charges of child endangerment and child neglect because they left their 2-year-old son at home while they went out to play Pokemon Go, and the little boy got outside in 95-degree weather temperature until a neighbor was, able to rescue the child. But they're in trouble for that. So watch your kids. But even before there were scavenger hunts and Pokemon Go, there were treasure hunts. Do you remember treasure hunts? So that's what we're going to do this morning. So again, take care of your kids, as you go on a treasure hunt with me this morning. Now, last week I spoke about greed, and I was a little negative about it. Sorry. So I might sound like I'm contradicting myself this morning by talking about a treasure hunt. But let me be clear about something from the start. I'm not talking about the kind of treasure hunt that pirates lay in bed at night thinking about. I'm not talking about the kind of treasure hunt that excites those who scour backyards and playgrounds with metal detectors. And I'm not talking about following a rainbow to find a pot of gold either. I'm talking about the kind of treasure hunt that our faith inspires and demands. Now, before we begin, let's talk about that word treasure. It's kind of interesting. The origin of the word treasure is interesting. A few hundred years ago, this word, we don't know how, but it replaced the old English word gold hoard. It's one word, gold, H-O-R-D. And of course, this is where we get our word hoard, H-O-A-R-D, came from gold hoard, which is a long time ago. Therefore, the two words treasure and hoard, even though they don't sound anything alike, they are historically related to one another. And of course, today, one of those words, treasure, has a mostly positive image. When we think of the word treasure, it gives good vibes. But the other word, hoard, doesn't have a very good image. But these two word siblings have the same parent, gold hoard, although they have grown up and they've gone in 2 different directions. Have you ever known any siblings like that? They kind of go off in their own thing. So let's go on a treasure hunt. But what should we treasure? And what I'm going to do briefly is take us through our 3 readings this morning and glean from the biblical writers what they are suggesting should be the goal of our spiritual treasure hunts. The first one is from the book of Isaiah. And here the writer in chapter 1 begins by telling his